Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not, because the rules of shooting on TV is that don't wear something with dot dot or stripes or white. Hopefully this is gonna like show well on you guys screens. If it doesn't, comment below and I'll never wear this top again. I'm just gonna drink my tea. Do you guys have some tea? You know, in this channel we do some tea or champagne. Soon I'll have a glass of champagne or wine. Yeah, but for now I'm just doing tea. Talking about tea, I've just started exercising and eating healthy, so probably I'll do a video show my progress, even though right now I'm really crusty. It's really hard, guys. My goal is to lose at least 10 kg. I weigh 61.1, so I'm being honest, so that when I show you the scale, maybe in a month or 2 months time or 3 months time, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to lose this weight. Yeah, you guys could be my witness and say, yeah, you talked, and you guys will see my transformation. Okay, today this video is not all about that. Today I want to talk about solids, because I did giveaway on the last video. So on this, I ran a competition, so on this video I'm gonna announce who's the winner. It's been a hard choice for me to choose who is the winner, but I'll announce at the end of the video. So we're gonna talk about solids. This, for me, solids was the most like nerve-wracking thing as a parent I could do. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna feed the child? And I've seen kids, babies crying when you try to feed them. I was like, how am I gonna do this? I don't have my mom to help me, I don't have anyone. So I did my research, and what I've learned is that you can start solids with your baby when they turn between 4 months to 6 months, depending on if they're able to sit, if they sit with assistant, and also if they show interest, like they want food. When you're eating, they're looking at you. The most important thing actually was like when they're able to sit. I asked someone, I'm like, why is it important to give a baby food while they're able to sit? That person said because when they're sitting, it's good, or it helps with their digestive system. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So even if they're not sitting like proper, maybe you've got that like bamboo chair that is supporting them, that's also okay, because I think that's what I did with Nolan. And for me, I started solids with my baby Nolan at 4 months, because between 4 and 5, yeah, because I really didn't want to have the pressure of starting him at 6 months and worried that he's not eating and not, all that. And I didn't want to do the forced eating, because it's really discouraged. Please don't force your child if they don't want food. So I literally just wanted him, like at the 4 months, it was a stage where he could just taste and see what he likes, and because he's curious about food. So that was like the strategy that I took. I remember at some point, I think for weeks, Nolan was not eating. I was so stressed. I was like, am I a bad mom? Am I not cooking the right food? Am I not giving him the right food? But what I learned is that he was teething. His first teeth was coming out. And when most babies, or some babies, actually not most, when they are teething, they literally don't eat at all. So Nolan was not eating, was just breastfeeding only, which is fine. And after the teeth came out, he really started finishing and eating his food. So with Nolan, when he was teething and having a growth spurt not so much, but teething definitely was not eating. Oh my god. Yeah, so with babies, they say first, also in the beginning, it's important to introduce allergens. Allergens are the food that are allergic to us as people, or as to babies as well. I'll list the common ones. Sorry, let me just quickly check them on my phone, because I've prepared something. So there are 8 food products that cause 90% of all allergic reaction in children, and these are eggs, milk, peanuts. Nolan is allergic to peanuts. Tree nuts like cashew nut or almond nuts. Tree nuts and peanuts are two different things because peanuts are legumes. They are from under the soil, and tree nuts are from the tree. Wheat, soy, fish, shellfish like prawns, crab, and shrimp. And other food which may cause allergic reaction in a very small number of people are products like sesame seeds, some fruits, grains, or vegetable. Nolan is also allergic to strawberry and citrus. Like I can't give him, even though he likes an orange or narky, he get allergic to that, my baby. Yeah, so if you watch one of our video on our main channel, Nolan was allergic to peanut butter. I put peanut butter, and I put a lot. I didn't know. We have to rush him to hospital. It was too bad. His full body had a rash. He turned red, and yeah. And when your child is allergic to something, the doctor gave us this medication. I don't know if it comes only with prescription or you can buy it over the counter. It's called Aspalone. I wish I was holding it and show it to you, but I'll put a picture here and show you guys. So we always have, if he's allergic to something, I just give him a spoon and it clears it out. Yeah, so they say use small amounts, even just to taste on the tongue or on the cheek for those allergens food, to just check if this baby would like them or not. And when you make the food, because I thought, oh, I'm this mom who wants to make food for my own baby. You know, I'm this mom who wants to make food for my own baby. I don't want to buy, but there's no time, and I'm really not a good cook as well. So I end up just buying. When you decide to make food for your baby, that's okay. You can buy like, you can use even a blender that you have, or you can buy a baby blender. There's this brand called Baby Bulletin. They do have baby blender with all the stuff, packaging, how you can put the stuff and freeze. But you can also buy those things separately. We bought for Nolan, because when you buy purees from Woolies or any other place where they sell baby food, you can put can freeze the food so they can last long and feed your child. So it's easier that way. That's what we did with Nolan. Beside Woolies, where they sell food, there is this company, online company called Oh Baby. There's another one called Baby Taste. There's the new one, You Cook Baby. I'll list them here so you can screen match and check them out when you want to buy food, healthy food for your baby. Because sometimes as mom, we are busy to able to cook. But if you want to cook and you don't want to buy food, you can do mashed potatoes, you can do butternut, you can do pumpkin, you can mash those for your baby. You can buy baby cereal. And if you don't want to buy baby cereal that has too much sugar, you want the organic one, they sell the organic one at Baby City. They also sell the organic one at Woolies. There's this brand Hole. We used that for Nolan in the beginning, but later on Nolan really likes food that has some, he hates bland food, so it's kind of bland obviously, so he didn't really like it. And I thought I was making it not to be bland by adding peanut butter, which was gonna be nice for him, but he's allergic to peanut butter, so it didn't work. But if your baby is not allergic to peanut butter, but be careful with peanut butter. Just start with small and wait for like 2 hours and see if, and start in the morning so you can have time to, if anything happens, you can rush the baby to the doctor. And just start like small and see if there's no reaction, and do it 3 days. Give your child the same food for 3 days and just monitor them and see if they are reacting to the food or not when you're starting with solids. And also what else do I want to mention with allergy? Yeah, don't give your child the food, the allergen food, while he's already sick, because you wouldn't know if it's the food or the baby sick. Just let them be happy, they're not teething, they're not sick and all that, then give them the allergen food. yeah, and they say it's important to introduce those food while they're still young so that they cannot have this doesn't make sense, so that they cannot be allergic. Apparently, yeah, that's what they say. The doctors. I read this from Nolan's pediatrician. And PS, I'm not a doctor. Please consult your pediatrician when it comes to anything regarding your child, even like how you want to feed your child or what you want to feed your child. But here I'm just giving you my experience, what I gave Nolan, and what worked and what didn't work. And it might work for you, it might not work for you. There's no guarantee. That's why I'm like, consult your doctor or a nurse. Okay, what else? Let me see before I close this. What else is it there? Yeah, so you definitely need a high chair. Okay, maybe it's not a need, but you definitely, if you want, you can afford, get a high chair for your baby, so when you feed them they can, you know, sit nicely. With a high chair, what you're looking for, you want something that's gonna be very easy to clean, because babies make mess when you are feeding them. And obviously you need bibs. Obviously the best bibs, I would say the plastic one or the silicone one, but that didn't work for Nolan because he's a curious baby. He wanted to eat his plastic bibs, so he's so used to bibs that are what do you call this, the bibs that are just cloth bib. And we had the best one, the big ones, we get them from Cotton On. I think I've seen only Cotton On selling those big ones. They cover like a lot. So, but if he was not too curious and not wanting to eat his bib, I'll use the silicone bib. But Nolan is a very curious baby. High chair is really good, and get the one that is easy to clean and the one that the child will be comfortable while sitting. Get the cutlery or the cups and spoons. There's this spoon from Tommy Tippy. I'm not just endorsing this brand, but something that I really like. It's so long and it's very soft. It's strawberry. Probably I'll put a picture here. It is really good when you're starting to introduce food to your baby. Even right now, while he's like, Nolan is 10 months going to 11, we still use that spoon. It's my favorite, and when he's teething he cannot eat it, so which is fine. Yeah, so just make sure I'll put my favorite cutleries here, you guys, so you can check them out and see. They all work for different things, you know. You can see what you want, I mean what you prefer as a mom. Yeah, I think that's basically that. This is a short video. That's basically that. Regarding the food, do not force your child to eat. When I was a child, they used to force me how to eat. I hated food. I was so skinny even growing up because I really had a bad relationship with food, because I always had the memories of my mom forcing me to eat. Especially us black people, I don't know what is it, the whole thing you find they put even the child like this and they force. Please do not do that. Your child would eat when they want to eat, and it's okay and it's enough, as long as you're still giving them a bottle or you're breastfeeding them, it's fine. And it's recommended you breastfeed your child up to 2 years. If you want to wean them off quickly, that's fine, but give them a bottle up to 2 years, a bottle of milk, whatever milk your pediatrician or your doctor's baby recommend. So that is fine. So the food, it's okay, even they don't force your child to eat. And if you want to make your child have a good relationship with food, I realize this, I mean Nolan's a very picky eater, or most babies become picky eater anyway. I give him food, like especially fruits, for him to feed himself. He likes that. Even now with just normal purees, he still wants to feed himself, even though he's not good at it. I still give him a spoon and I take a spoon, so while he's feeding himself and I feed him, and we have a good relationship, and he eats and he finishes. So I realized that I'm not gonna fight him off if he wants to feed himself, and if he doesn't feel like eating because he's bored or I don't know what, and it's fine. And sometimes I just let him play while he's playing, even though he's no longer sitting in his high chair. I still feed him and he eats while he's playing, or maybe he's watching TV. because the goal at the end of the day, you want your child to eat, but you're not forcing them. So if I give him food while he's watching TV, he ends up eating, or while he's playing. So yeah, just do what it works for you to feed your child, but don't force them. I don't know if that makes sense. You might have strategy, but just don't force them to eat. Yeah, so now I hope you guys learned something. If there's something that I left out about solids, please comment and let me know. And now it's time that you guys been waiting for me to announce the winner of the high chair. Okay guys, so the winner of this competition, the winner of the high chair, goes to, it was really a tough one. All of you, I think you deserve to win. I just have to do a draw and see who's gonna win, and it goes to Kathy_Malek. Please email me to aldasiajohnson@gmail.com so I get all your details, so I can courier the chair to you, and hopefully you would love it and take a picture or tag me on your social media. So yay, next time one of you would win. Thank you so much for entering, and thank you for the support on this channel. And please comment below also, let me know what kind of topics you want me to talk about, even if it's not motherhood, it's anything to do with boyfriends. Do you want me to do stories of my Tinder when I was dating, or to give you tips on how to date if you want to date online, or anything? Just let me know. Obviously I'm gonna also just mix it with motherhood stuff, you know. As mom we should talk and as women we should help each other. So and please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share with your friends and tell them about my new channel. Yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.